What an encounter it was between Japan and Colombia. Japan getting some revenge over Los Cafeteros, and they beat them 2-1. Stewart Robson here with me for this one. Stewart, we were wondering when we'd see the first red card of the World Cup. I was banking on Sergio Ramos to get it, but we saw it in this match now. We saw the penalty, an outstanding free kick, and in the end, Japan just getting the win. Are you surprised that it was this close, this game?
Well, after the sending off, I assumed that Colombia would be the better side, that they would win the game. That's what I predicted.
Yeah.
But after 4 or 5 minutes, the penalty happens. Carlos Sanchez sent off. And really, from that moment on, Japan should have dominated the game. But it wasn't the case. Colombia came back into it. They played a good system. I'm surprised that Cuadrado was taken off because I thought he was the player down the right-hand side that was giving them a lot of freedom to get forward. But Peckham made a good decision. And what a free kick it was from Quintero, who's an outstanding player, and because of the sending off, he went from being the number 10 to playing a slightly deeper role, but he actually did quite well for his team, so I was surprised about that.
Well, I know everyone was expecting Colombia to definitely bounce back in the second half. I was just expecting that goal. Even once Japan scored that second goal, I was still saying Colombia are still in it with a shout, possibly. Are you surprised? What was Japan doing so well to keep Colombia out?
Well, they didn't do things particularly well in the first half. When they had the extra player, they didn't control the game. Colombia had as much of the possession as Japan did. But in the second half, Japan started to make that extra man count. It meant Colombia had to go deeper and deeper. They were trying to create chances. Colombia had a late flurry late in the game. But really, Japan kept possession. They played well enough against the 10 men in the second half. They didn't do that in the first half. And Colombia, with Falcao up front, who hasn't got enough pace to run in behind, maybe that's an area they should have changed a little bit earlier.
Well, Falcao at 32 years old making his World Cup debut. Now, let's talk about the group just overall quickly, even though we are waiting for Poland, Senegal. We were saying that this group is pretty much up for grabs between all four teams, especially now. But this result, does it affect your predictions of Colombia going through now?
Well, my prediction was Colombia to win it and Senegal to come second. So this next game, Poland versus Senegal, is going to be a massive game. Whoever wins that, I think, will be in pole position. All
right, thanks so much to Stewart Robson. So Los Cafeteros in a bit of a sticky situation, but they still have some games to play. But for now, Japan, happy times.